Do you want to win any of the items you see on your screen? All you have to do is watch the whole video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. Good luck! Here is our Party Animals review. Welcome to Gaming Pushpins. If you've been gaming in 2020, then it's impossible for you to have missed the days when Gang Beasts was all over the internet. Featuring silly multiplayer gameplay that lets you mess around with rubbery humanoid characters and ragdoll physics, it was the most fun casual gamers experience in a long time. Now that Gang Beasts is off the radar, a new game very similar to it is making headlines, and that game is the all-new Party Animals. This game features the same gameplay we all know and love, but with a twist. The player characters are now extremely clumsy animals, fueled by the same ragdoll physics that we all know and love. While the game is not entirely released yet, we managed to get our hands on a limited time demo. So, is it worth your time, or is it just an unnecessary clone? We are about to find out. We will break things down in categories, so let's get started. The basis. Party Animals is a simple game with a simple premise. You can choose between many adorable animal characters available, and after a short tutorial that tells you about the controls, you can begin joining multiplayer matches with friends or random people. The game offers only a few modes as of now. The main mode is about beating your opponent off the ring in several different maps. Some are more traditional for a beat 'em up, while others include things like fighting on top of a moving submarine and airplane. The other modes have things like holding on to a gummy bear and taking it more towards your side while the opponent will try to take it to their side. The gameplay. What makes the game fun is the fact that you are allowed to play in many different ways, which makes every match unpredictable and fun, such as the ability to grab and attack with almost anything. You can grab enemies, you can grab weapons, you can grab boxes. Anything you see is interactable, and due to the game's physics, you will often end up in hilarious situations. Aside from the physics, the gameplay is quite simple and features only a few basic moves, and things like running or using weapons use your stamina bar, so it's important that you keep an eye on it as you play. What helps the game be varied, despite not having much content at the same time, is the fact that you can also play the game as a team with your friends, whether it's activating a trap while your friend lures someone over it, helping your friend throw someone off the ring, or having them help with snatching the gummy bears to your side. It's all very possible, and adds more replayability to the mix. The freedom of the gameplay allows you to do things such as even turning on your teammates once everyone else is out of the picture, so experimenting with the game is something you shouldn't miss. All in all, the gameplay does not bring anything new to the table, but it's still pretty solid, and you'll have a great time as long as you play with your friends, because the unpredictability of what happens thanks to the physics never gets old. Graphics and polish. Party Animals features very simplistic graphics, but that does not mean they aren't beautiful. The environments and models are fairly detailed, and everything is very pretty to look at thanks to the fact the player characters are exceptionally adorable animals, which even includes puppies. It's nothing out of the box, but one can find beauty in its simplicity. It's easy on the eyes and perfectly fits the relaxing fun nature of this game. I mean, even the weapons in the game include cute things like giant lollipops. The polish of the game is fairly decent, as we did not encounter any bugs or rough around the edge elements. Everything works, and the gameplay, graphics, and animation do not feel incomplete in any way, which is a major upgrade from other games like a Gang Beasts, where the graphics look like the alpha build of an average AAA game. Sound. The sound of the game is really mild. There's no intense beats or aggressive music. Most of the music is fairly funky, which fits right into the comedic nature of the game. The simplicity in the soundtrack is a great thing, because for a game that does not take itself seriously whatsoever, anything not as funky and light as this would be overdone. As for the general sound effects of the game, they are very satisfying and well done. Every hit will feel like it mattered, while the characters themselves had funny human sounds every time they are hit or eliminated. You won't be remembering any of the music once you're done playing, but it does a nice job of not feeling empty or unnecessary. Final verdict? Despite having different developers, if you own Gang Beasts, then this game will feel more like an expansion rather than a new game of its own, because the gameplay is almost entirely the same thing. However, Gang Beasts relied on very basic graphics and could be compared to the slightly better Stickman. Party Animals goes a step further, featuring beautifully rendered environments, objects, and characters, and slightly more polished gameplay that will have you experience more fun than frustration. So, with everything in mind, our score for Party Animals is a solid 7.5 out of 10. Why such a high score? Because the game is an improvement in every single way in comparison with other games of its kind, and offers a polished gameplay experience with endless possibilities that will have you coming back for more every time, whether you play solo, with friends, or as a team. It does not have a lot of content at the time, but we're confident it will be packed with more when the final product is released. We personally had a blast playing the game, and hope your experience will be as fun too. That was our final score for Party Animals. Do you like this game? Did we rate it too high or too low? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to Gaming Pushpins for more reviews and gaming content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.